morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am ill. I'm sick. So, this will be a fun stream, I'm sure. We'll see, we'll see if I survive this Naxx. We're supposed to be pulling right now. I don't know what's going on. Now I'm getting messages. What is going on? If someone being sick is too gross for you, I understand. Okay. So, the quest we're looking at is this one. Death in one strike. Find Razu Vivaldi and take Tilia's necklace from him. Return it to her in the opera of the lower Karazhan halls. So, I guess Razu Vivaldi is Vesuvius. I don't know if there was a name change or what. But, yeah, this is where that story led. And the other one, the Scepter of the Rod of Medivh, this one requires cosmic residue, which apparently drops off of Anomalous, so we'll have to wait for the Kara 40 raid to do that one. But we're getting low on quests. I'm starting to pick up and hold on to the quests that are almost impossible to do. I'm thinking about a way to solo this, but I'm not sure if it's possible. We'll have to see. Oh, people have not shown up for this raid. What's going on? Where are we at? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm pretty sure this only scales to 30. 30 or 35. I'm not sure which. Ugh. I'm bored. Uh-huh. What the? Huh. Guess that makes sense. Oh, nice. This person's basically naked. What's good? Oh, ATS. Never mind. Oy. See what hunters wear these days. Scythe of the Unseen Path. Really? I guess that makes sense for a hunter. Because that's 60 AP. Do hunters benefit from hit? I heard hunters' ranged attacks don't work with hit the same way that melee does. Oh. All right. We're gonna use a lot more immolation potions today. We're just gonna put these here. Hopefully we don't have to sinister strike anything. We can put it here because we can pull it off. You can get it back. You know what? It's not that difficult to just put it up here somewhere. Spiders are not undead, so I would not be wearing the champion. Mark of the champion until we get to the boss. Maybe not even then. Where's my badge of the Swarm Guard, actually? There you are. Alright, put that there. My thinking is because I can just hit a outfitter button to get back my Slayer's Crest. I only need the 2 that I don't have in the rotations anywhere. Okay. So I was thinking about if I got Thunderfall, and I realized that damage-wise anyways, maces and daggers are the same. Close quarters combat, FX maces, daggers, and fists. Weapon expertise, maces, daggers, fist, axe, and sword. So my build would change a little bit because we wouldn't need improved backstab. So I think we'd go into dodge. 5, 5, 3, 4, 5. 5, 5. 3, 4, 5. 5 and dual wield. And the rest would be the same. Because you can't really get concussive blows. In a raid situation, it can cause problems. Basically, anything else would be the same. Oh. Should I try to get viewers? I don't know. I feel terrible. What? And immediately Kisef shows up, like magic, with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, Kisef. You are incredibly generous, as always. Salphorus, Deimos, Thalzamar, King Veer, Draggle, Mr. Crozius, Kinglich, Phil, Prika, and Nicola. Be sure to thank Kisef when you get the chance. I'm dying today. I'm not feeling great. But I signed up for this, so I mean, my performance might not be the best, but I said I would be here, so here I am. Good time for the raid as well. This time, not in the ungodly hours in time limit time zone. What? It's 11 a.m. here, so. But this is the Whiskey Warriors raid time. It's perfect for me because it's the middle of the day. I can take 2 hours to do whatever. Oh my god. I'm here doing the Death in One Strike part of the quest. Apparently, Rezu Vivaldi is actually Resuvius, so when we kill him, I'll check him for the jeweled ruby ring, immaculate diamond necklace. I don't know what this is for. I'm sure this quest keeps going, but we'll have to go back into Kara 10 to turn it in. So. But as you can see, I've been slowly working on all the extraneous quests I have left. There's only a few left. You forgot if the morning raids in PST time zone was like 3 a.m. for you the next day? Only the Kara 40 raid. The Kara 40 raid is on an ungodly hour. It's 8 p.m. over there? Oh, that's good, yeah. Kara 40 is starts at 2 in the morning for me, which is I don't know if it contributed to my illness, but it certainly wouldn't help. So I'm hoping that I'll be I'm hoping I'll start to feel better by tomorrow. Though today I certainly feel worse than yesterday, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm pretty sure it's a virus, so there's nothing I can really do about it. I took one of those effervescent tablets to try and clear my mucus. But then I'm drinking coffee with milk, so... We'll see how it goes. We should have pulled already. I don't know what's going on. Are we trying to get the last slots? Super fun. Oh. Start time's 11:30 today. What? Are you saying lip or fap? Okay. Apparently we're trying a more optimal strategy. I guess it's still 10 minutes to pull. Jesus. Oh boy. So apparently there's a Whiskey Warriors celebration event. Maybe I'll show up to that. Agi. I think 80 agility from the totem is worth more than... CZL. I'll send 200 gold for the event.
Fools! You think yourselves triumphant? You have only taken one step closer to the abyss.
Add-ons are for handicapped. No. I don't have I don't have the offhand yet. I did it with Iblis. It's but the swords are just as good as daggers. There's fundamentally no difference. You just have to play them a little differently. No. You literally can dump it. You just have to start from 0. If you start anything above 0, you'll catch up too quick. But it's definitely possible. I've done it. Hey, things are happening. It's always fun to argue with rogues. Wait, that was definitely way too early. Also, we're gonna run out of these. I need to grab another pack. What did I do with them? Did I put it... There we go. Oh my god. Hopefully I don't die during this raid. It's entirely possible. Ugh. 4 minutes to pull. We're gonna go full consumes. But we're gonna wait till there's 1 minute 30 seconds left. We're gonna hope that we get through the whole raid in less than 2 hours. Alright, let's just start. We've got double dissolvent poison 2 for this initial area. And we'll swap to deadly corrosive 2 for the boss, maybe. Iker tried to distract me. We'll fap when we get close.
Fantastic.
Finally, someone noticed my Rift Carver. Now? Alright, now we go back to the spider. Blade Flurry.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Oh shit, where the hell are they? I can never find them when I need them. It doesn't matter, my shit's fucked anyways. I can't see what I'm doing. We'll just leave Blade Flurry on. I can feel my reactions are slow today. Oh god. There we go. So that was actually an ambush at the start there, which is nice. All right. Ideally, we switch to deadly. And corrosive. Oh, excuse me.
5, 4.
If it gets too
3,
annoying, let me know and I
2,
will
1.
start muting myself. You want to be off to the side here a little bit? You don't want to be in the main group, otherwise you'll get smoked. Who's doing IEA? Someone's doing IEA. Splinter! Woo! Gem of Nerubus. Decreases magical resistance of your spell target. I'm always interested in how that actually affects your spell damage. I don't know how to factor certain things in, like armor penetration, into the attack power formula. Oh, bummer. I want to test negative spell resistance with poison. Alright, we'll test that later. What are they doing? I have no idea what's going on. Alright, we're gonna test this. I am curious if magical resistance will affect spell poison. I don't even know what to do here. Yikes. So actually testing this should be easy, because if it affects nature resistance, which it should, well, it'll be very obvious in the damage of the instant poison, because the instant poison is a set amount. The reason I found out that spell crit works on poisons is because if you look, you can see crits. And so if there's if there's even one crit, you know that the spell resistance is working. Or sorry, you know that the spell crit is working. Okay. Oh, here comes some more spiders. My agility is down. Let's get that back up.
You are acolytes of the Master and you will serve the cause without question.
Now, bear in mind, I rolled
Its
off
glory
spec
is
for
to
this.
die in the Master's
I do feel a little bit
service.
bad if I took it away from someone who could actually use it, but this could also potentially be part of a BRD build. Blackstone. Alright, I was not paying attention here at all. So there's a dagger that procs a fireball, like a 250 damage fireball, and it is affected by spell damage. So I'm quite curious.
Four, three,
Oh,
2.
ghoul skin tunic. Oh. There goes the ray. Someone got blasted in the wrong direction. And it pulled a bunch of shit. Alright. Let's get these buffs back up. We're deadly. Oh, we're not at the boss yet. We still got one more pack. I'm gonna swap over. All right. We are gonna do this. And we're gonna save this for boss. Excuse me. These poisons should last through this fight.
You have only taken one step closer to the abyss.
4, 3, 2.
Slay them
One.
in the Master's name.
All right. Polar shoulder pads. We'll go to Mark of the Champion. Actually, you know what? I don't think we'll have time, but these are spiders, so
5, 4, 3, 2.
okay. We'll open with a cheap shot. Okay. Uh-oh. This could be problematic. Oh my god. I wish I could share these comms, but you never know what they might say, so. Okay. Alright. So, we'll swap back to Badge of the Storm Guard, which I believe has, yeah, 30 seconds to cooldown. The person who gets first place gets to choose the tabard for Whiskey Warriors. That's kind of crazy. I'm definitely going to this event now. The hilarity if I win is just too much.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm just gonna give them a minute. Huh? That was not me. Just want to make that clear. Spiderlings. Okay. We gotta watch for that web spray. That wasn't great. I could have done double rogue gauntlets and kiss. Wow.
Violate the sanctity of my domain. All who trespass here are doomed.
Alright, A-bomb next. Bap is ready. We're gonna swap back to double dissolvent. Undead trinket on and go. I had Blade Flurry on there. I might have had that on during the spider fight, which is not great. Huh? There's a slime.
Who dares violate the sanctity of my domain?
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bap. Can I hit these? No, I didn't touch them at all. Did not touch them at all. Ah! Oh. Yeah. Fuck. Gotta raise the dead. Otherwise they can't do anything. Come on, guys. Just kidding. They know. What the hell is 30 doing? Oh, is he assassination? No? Lol. I'm targeting the wrong things every time. Annoying. Excuse me. If that gets annoying, just let me know. I can mute myself whenever I cough. I'm just very slow on the draw. Oof. Oof. Alright. Patchwork. I'll be doing Badge of the Swarm Guard, and hopefully I can swap into Mark of the Champion. Alright, let's go. Okay.
Help Zod make Patchwork his avatar of war.
I'm just gonna go for the full 5-point, no matter how long it takes. And now we'll go full speed. And now we'll go full everything else. Oh my god, it didn't switch. I just wasted all that time. That's fucked up. I'm already full health. Alright, that was not optimal. I could have done that better. I think I could have hit 2k if I had properly been able to swap. But unfortunately I wasn't able to swap for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I was mad clicking that and it just didn't go. By the way, you can use the oil of immolation on that boss fight if you wanted to really, really shave up your numbers by a little bit. Because 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 times 50, 50, 100, 250. So it's an extra 250 damage every 15 seconds, and you can just run it the whole time. Like, there's no cooldown on these, and they don't interfere with any of the other potions, so there's no reason not to. Wow. Stunning kidney shot Zenrai? Iker, what? Iker, why are you trying to kidney shot me? Is this blue? Yeah. Alright, back to Badge of the Storm Guard.
All who trespass here are
Kiss of the Spider has a cooldown of 2 minutes, though. Let's test something here. Where the shit? There it is. All right. Let's test. Can we Slayer's Crest and Badge? I don't actually know the answer to that question, but let's find out. Okay. All right. We'll give it a second. You can. Okay. Alright, he's dead. Sadly, that kind of messed up my parse, but whatever. But hey, we learned something new. You can Slayer's Crest and Badge of the Stormguard. Badge of the Stormguard is compatible with seemingly everything. Alright, somebody's... Somebody's in combat.
Five, four, three,
Come on.
2, 1.
Bah. Okay. I didn't even use a Juju Flare that time. That's just me being lazy, though. That's bargain. Tell me this doesn't look like a Disneyland shield. Like Haunted Mansion? That is totally a Haunted Mansion. It's too Disneyland. Alright. We're gonna stick with the 2 separate cooldowns. We don't need, you know what? Let's go, badge. I will try to vanish and use the outfitter to swap, to trinket swap, and we'll see how it goes. We'll need a greater nature this time, which we'll use after we jump off. Okay. We should refresh this to deadly and corrosive too. The first part of this fight isn't that important.
5,
At some point we'll be
4,
asked to stop doing
3,
damage anyways.
2, 1.
What the hell? It didn't work.
Positive.
We don't have to move. What kills me there? I thought when you go through the portal it would wipe the debuff. But apparently not. Alright, let's get this buffs back up. Oh, okay. But
Continue. Turn back while there's still time.
ah, damn it. Ah, I keep trying to kill the bat.
First kill goes to me.
What? Is there more? Oh, what the fuck? Bummer. Let's swap. Oh. Okay. Oh my god. Just nerfing my own damage. Uh-oh. Ah! So, here's the thing. Whiskey Warriors is one of those guilds where there's a lot of chatter going on. And you can always tell when they're gonna wipe because it's just a stream of consciousness from like 3 or 4 people all at once, constantly going, and then they just charge into something stupid and then this happens. It's interesting how you know, even a bad wipe like that is not a full wipe anymore. It just shows how overgeared most of the people are who are here. It means you can take it less seriously. I do worry that when they go to Kara 40, like, that sort of stuff's not going to fly, but I think they'll sharpen up and take it a little bit more seriously. At least I hope so. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Trying to squeeze all the goo out of my head. Relieve some pressure. Where are you going? Okay. Okay. This is what we're really here for, this quest. So hopefully Razu Vivaldi is Razuvios. Razuvius. Oh, I assume they're one and the same, but I don't know for sure. What buffs? We got 5 minutes on everything. That's enough for this fight. Let's make sure that our deadly is up. And I think our offhand will last through this fight, and we're gonna switch both of them to dissolvent, so I'm not gonna update the offhand yet. Excuse me. I wonder if I could order a warm lemon tea. Tea is always good in Thailand, so. This Death in One Strike, this is like the 4th or 5th part of a multi-part quest starting in, I think, Kara 10. So I'm kind of excited to get it done. I don't know if this is the last part, though. I hope so, because it's been a very long quest. I had to go into Stormwind Harbor to get part of it. It's ridiculous. Uh-oh. Oh, god damn it. It says 5 minutes remaining. 4 minutes. It should be okay. If they pull him on this turn, I think it'll last through the fight. We'll see. Alright, here we go. Oh, fuck. It worked. I was able to trinket swap this time. Aw, rip healers. All right, so let's see. There it is. Got it. Start some controversy. All right. Yeah, all my buffs are still up, so that was good call on my part not to do that. Only turning 31 next month, and I'm geriatrically falling asleep at night at 10 p.m. Sinuses are expanding, his eyes are closed. I pray for this run to succeed. I don't make it. Got it running on the phone. Hey, you don't have to stay up. You've been here for every raid. You know exactly what this is like. Most exciting thing for me was simply the getting that quest done. So, for me, the rest of this is, I mean, unless the offhand sword drops, there's really nothing exciting that could happen. But I'm not even sure if I'm on the loot council list for it. We'll see. All right. All of our consumes are down, but we're going to wait until the very, very start before we refresh them. So this is actually a good point. I can see why this is the optimal route, because at the 1 hour mark, it would drop here, and this is the longest wait time for any fight. So this is the optimal place to wait to refresh all your consumes. Let me check on... yeah, we're going to stay with Mark of the Champion. I don't want to do any trinket swapping in the middle of this fight. Huh? How the fuck? Wow. That was weird. All right. All right. Let's get double dissolvent up. Dissolvent works on spirits, which is why you want to have it here, whereas instant poison 6 does not. Man, I remember turning 30. I think that was the first time I really felt my age. That's probably why I left the US. I turned 30 and I was like, you know what? I'm moving to China. Worked out great for me, but there's a small part of me that wishes I had figured out China better and just stayed there rather than ending up in Thailand. Because I feel like China is further ahead in the future tech, and that's more interesting to me than Thailand, which is just starting that journey towards technology. But whatever. Okay. Just sort of waiting. I gotta eat the food. I'm gonna eat the food. Almost didn't get it in time. They were not clear about the pull timer there. Ooh. Need a little headphone break here. Ah. Okay. And we will do all consumes now. Doom. No. Boy. Kill. Get him. In room.
I have waited long enough. Now you face the harvester of souls.
Damn. Couldn't do anything. Very nice. Boots of displacement.
Cease this
I still wear those.
once. Turn away while you still can. And run away as fast as they can. I've heard about enough of your sniveling. Shut your fly trap before I shut it for you.
No.
Beware.
I'm not going anywhere till this acid ball is done. Very well, thank you for asking. Oh, look at that. Aren't we? We're in combat anyways, aren't we? Yeah. Alright. Let's try and finish these off. One of those raids, you know? Did people run out of oranges? Amazing. Alright, well. Alright, let's start prepping. Need shadow. And we want fire. So we'll wait till we're closer. Boy, boy. Oh, you got an arcane explosion on. Oh wait, that's arcane. That's fine. It's the shadow bolts I don't want. I still have it up, so it's all good. Bah, bah. All right. Deadly and corrosive too. These fights are longer and you want the lingering ticks of both poisons when you're not on them. Because you're forced to switch every 15 seconds. We're gonna go to Winter Spring after. Alright. Poisons are ready. I'm gonna stick with Mark of the Champion. I don't want to do anything too fancy because I've had the swaps fail too many times. It just constantly fails. I'm gonna have to make an outfitter that's just my token or trinket swaps.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Which I can do.
1.
Alright, we're waiting. I don't want to pull us off of the tank. We can start low-key doing some damage here. Haste is the first thing you want to get up, just so that your poisons are going. And then you can go into your other stuff. We cannot use our quickness potion. How are we missing? Oh, that's bad.
Your life is mine.
Mark 4.
What the fuck? Alright.
Mark
We might
7.
take a lot of damage there, so we're gonna get our shadow potion back up. We're gonna run straight over here. I'm being followed. Not sure if that's good or bad.
Mark 8. Mark 9.
There are 2 marks.
Mark 10.
We gotta go. I wanna... Ow! Cross this way.
Mark 11.
I can't target below. I need another...
Mark 12. Mark 1.
That's a problem.
Void Zone move. Mark 2. Mark 3.
I'll die on next mark.
Mark 4.
Oh god. Not sure if I'll make it out alive, but we'll see.
Mark 5.
I'm good. I'm good.
I have no choice but to obey.
Zenra going in on Zaliak.
I have no choice but to obey.
30? Alright. That's 3.
Mark 7.
Choice but to obey.
Mark 8.
Choice but to obey.
Mark 9.
Leaving.
Mark 10.
I have no choice but to obey. I have
Mark
no
11.
choice but to obey. I have no choice but
Mark
to
12.
obey.
These zones are quite large, so you have to be careful.
Mark 1.
If Zaliak moves even a little bit this way, it could be over for me.
I have no choice but to obey.
Mark 2.
Easy peasy. Ooh, leggings of the apocalypse. It's a 2% crit. It's not better than the tier 3. Yeah, it's not. It's nice though. It's nice. It's probably intended for druid. Lol. What the? Okay. We're going to switch back to Badge of the Stormguard for this fight. The fight is very short. And the badge does a lot of heavy lifting. Oh my gosh. Whew. Oh. All right. Let's there's no fire stuff here. There's actually nothing I need to worry about. Maybe I'll have a lip ready just in case, but I don't think it's going to be a problem. Let's check the timer. Alright, 34 minutes left on the Spirit of Zanza. Hopefully that lasts all the way through to the end, but I'm a little bit worried it's going to run out right as we get to KT. We'll have to see. We still have the Deadly and Corrosive from the last fight, so we're not too worried about anything. Water totems grant party members within 30 yards of you a unique effect depending on the totem. Go Iker. Iker outdid me here. He probably had his sprint up, so he was able to get an extra couple backstabs in. 8 hits, 8 crits, 1 dodge. Woo! Oh my god, fucker. Oh my god, I cannot get the fucking back. So I don't know how true this is, but when I spam eating the conjured mana orange, I think I get extra ticks of 3% health. Oh my god. All right, we're gonna save our. Did I not use it? No, they just. Okay, I'm saving Badge of the Stormguard for the boss fight. I don't want to swap around right now because you're in combat the whole way, so I'd have to use a. I'd have to vanish in order to swap after the boss fight starts. We need to get a Greater Nature Protection Potion. This will help you survive one. You can fuck up one time if you have a Greater Nature and you have enough hit points. Whoa. If you want to do extra parse, you can just throw your immolation on the whole way. Just be careful you don't take too much aggro. Which reminds me, I need to get my Oil of Immolation its own little timer up here for Empower, so that I know when it's up or down. Stun. Alright, wait. I gotta be careful. I don't want aggro at the start. We're gonna go for the slow. And now we're gonna go hard. I forgot to use my Badge of the Stormguard. Whoops. No, I didn't. No, I got it. Good, good, good. Desecrated Girdle, Icebane Helmet. Good stuff. Unfortunately, we've got the cooldown here. Alright, we will... Oh, we were down on our main hand, so let's get that deadly poison back up. And let's get... we'll go ahead and refresh Corrosive 2. This theoretically will last us all the way to the very end. Greater Shadow is important here. And let's refresh our food, and that should be it. We have 37 seconds, 36. So we'll have a badge will be ready. We'll keep it, and we'll try to do a trinket swap after the Badge of the Stormguard buff is done. It's a long enough fight. I'm group 3, so we'll have to be
5,
watching for
4,
that.
3, 2.
5, 2, 3. Okay. It worked.
Use shadow open.
Desecrated leg plates, Lotub's reflection. I already have Lotub's reflection.
Security measures have failed. Sickness interruption immediately.
2-minute break. What the fuck? What is this nonsense? Well, I've got 26 minutes left. Bah. Let's put my frost resist gear on. It gives us 300 frost resist somehow. I'll take it. Both of the pieces that I have tricksters for are important frost resist gear, so we won't worry about that. Excuse me. All right, we only have Kiss of the Spider to worry about here. Let's get our Juju Chill ready. And let's move our Frost Protection over here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm odds. Odds left, evens right. We don't have to worry about aggro too much, just because we've got so much frost resist gear on that we're not really gonna do that much damage. It's coming this way or going that way? It's going that way. Alright, let's just go full ham here. Yay! Shroud of Dominion. Saffron's right. I quarter 2 to the Scourge.
Soon all will serve a rich king, and in the end, you shall be rewarded. So long as you do not falter. I foresee no complications at this. Wait, what is this?
Your security measures have failed. See to this interruption immediately.
Yes, Master.
I'm gonna go Juju Might, and I'll wait till the last second when we get in there. You want to be smaller, so the Winterfall Firewater is not a good idea. Simply because it makes your character bigger, which means that the edges are easier to hit other groups if there's a... from the AoE.
Soldiers of the cold dark, obey the call of Hel'Thuzad!
Oh well. I need to get my crossbow up somewhere. Or is it crossbow or is it bow? It's bow. Shoot bow. I probably should have had Mark of the Champion on. That's alright though. Alright, we need to refresh our deadly. Hey, Kinglich. Congrats on your gifted membership. Kisef was very generous again today. Be sure to thank him next time you see him. Alright, let's zoom out a little bit more. Definitely should not be stunning this far out. I mean, I guess you get all the gear so that you can be sloppier on the raids, and it's more fun. Oh, what was that lag? There we go. That's about where you want that A-bomb. Alright. Groups are too close together. Tighten up, please. Out of that, out of that.
Shadow Fisher. Mind control. Shadow Fisher. Shadow Fisher. Mind control.
Pretty sure I got killed by the bear. No, Kel'Thuzad hit me.
Shadow Fisher.
I should have, when the mind control hit, I should have immediately gone for, evasion. Oh well. We got it. It's a rough one, though.
Victory is a hollow one. I shall return
Shield of Condemnation.
for imagining.
Desecrated Loop. Yeah, still have my Spirit of Zanza. That is a new record. Gem of Trapped Innocence. Wah. There we go. All right. Orgrimmar? Hold on. All right, let's test spell whatever's. Bah. Blah blah Blah. Let me grab all the quests first, actually. We're gonna do our dailies, and we're gonna test this offhand spell reduction. Spell reduces resistances of spell target, and see how it works. For that, we will do a Noxious Assault build. Noxious Assault here, and Envenom here. Cold Blood here.
Don't be shy.
Oof. Bah.
What you want?
Grab this.
Hassan chop. Ohoba.
Oh.
Talk to me. Okay, okay.
Oh. I think they posted logs. Let me go check. Yeah. Here we go. What? I'm not top? This is terrible. What has happened? Alright, let's see here. Oh, they have wipe attempts in here. We don't care about wipe attempts. Select all. Oh, you can't deselect them? Deselect all kill attempts. I don't want wipe attempts. Alright, whatever. Okay, it doesn't have wipe attempts. I guess we never wiped. Anubercon. So, general strategy seemed good. I just kept Blade Flurry on until the ads were dead, but the ads didn't die the entire fight, so... So you can see that my Blade Flurry was actually the top thing daily damage. What? That's so bizarre. Alright. Grand Widow, top DPS. No? Alright. Mages for top DPS. Makes sense, I guess. Backstab, auto attack. Need this. Grand Widow. Maxina. What? Okay. Alright, hold on. This is all effed up. Maxina. Alright, it's broken. I don't know what's going on. Let's start it again. Alright. Go. Maxina. Alright. Good. I should be top. I'm pretty sure I could have hit 2K here. I know I have in the past. Ugh. Deadly and corrosive. 6, 7. Double dissolvent. Patchwork. Damn you, Greenlee. I kind of want to compare it to last time. Oh. Did I have my mic off the whole time? Or did I? Oh no, I just muted it. Oh boy. Oh. So. Actually, did I have my mic off the whole time? I wouldn't know. I'm pretty out of it. So on Grobulus, I think what screwed me here was simply that the moment that I did my adrenaline rush, the tank just booked it across the... Oh, sorry guys. The tank just booked it across the map, and I couldn't catch up and keep hitting my backstab. Yeah, I am. I am shit talking you. On you can't kick me from the guild. This is why I'm not in your guild. It was the tank on Grobulus. I don't know who it was. Gluth. Gluth was pretty good. Pretty good for me. That's really about just stacking up correctly and making sure you have plus 15 or whatever it can be. Let's see here. Thaddeus. Oh, wait, Thaddeus is the one. Gluth is the dog. No worries. It happens. All right, Thaddeus. So this was good. I just stacked up really well, and I never had to do Sinister Strike. I had backstab the whole time. I think I did 5 Sinister Strikes the whole fight, and that was at the very, very start. So that was a very good Thaddeus for me. Instructor Resuvius went very well. It always goes very well for me. I probably could have pushed this up higher. I just need to find a way to swap trinkets better, because I'm struggling with it. I think if I make outfitter things just for my trinkets, I think it will swap better. Because when you hit outfitter and it tries to swap your whole outfit, it tests each one, and that can tick it over on the timer, so that during your vanish you're not getting the trinkets you need. So I'll have to make individual trinket swap things. And Gothic went about as well as Gothic usually goes for me, which is not very well at all. For Horseman, I'm hoping I'm top here. I'm not. Damn you, Killen. Still did extremely well. This might be my highest for the 4 horsemen. I'm not sure. Wait, is this the correct log? Extra almost 312. Yeah, that's the same. Alright. I was trying to get the past ones so that I could compare. Here's the last Nextramus. Was I doing anything special on that one? I don't think I was. And let's go to 4 horsemen so we can see how that went that time. Yeah, it's a higher overall damage, but it's lower DPS because the whole overall fight was much longer. This was actually my best 4 horsemen. Nice. Okay. Noth. Oh, Iker. Iker with the 15 backstabs. Is that what it was? No, I had 16. Oh, it's his Blade Flurry, isn't it? Yeah, he had Blade Flurry up longer. You can get more parse on that, but it doesn't really help with ending the fight faster. So it's kind of up to you. If you go for parse, you leave your Blade Flurry on to help with ads, but if you think the fight is going to be short enough, you might skip that. However, if it gets fucked up and the ads don't go down and they start jumping on healers, then you're in trouble. So you have to be quite cautious about not using Blade Flurry. Hagen the Unclean. Oh. I don't think that's my best. Let me check what I did last week. That's about the same, isn't it? No. That would make sense. This is is this my first Naxx with the new dagger and new tricksters? I think it is. Oh, I wish that it would like take a picture of your armory at the start of the raid and like save it in there. That'd be a cool feature to have. And then you could check everyone's armory at the time that they did the thing and you can see how upgrades affected things, and if the average DPS went up, it could like do some differentials and shit. Alright, Loteb. Let's compare it. So the last Nextramus was 2 weeks ago. Way better this time, yeah. And Saffron? Saffron should be roughly equal to my previous one, simply because I'm using a lot of Frost Resist gear that replaces all the stuff. The only thing upgraded is my dagger, so... And it's a huge difference, actually, yeah. I mean, that makes sense, that the dagger would be a huge difference. 34 backstabs. Iker with 39 backstabs. Corrosive Deadly, 12k, 11k. Corrosive Deadly, 12k, 6k. There must have been a period where my offhand fell off for some reason. That can happen. Whoops. And Kel'Thuzad. Let's compare it so that we have a reference point here. 681, 307, 588, 277. No, that's not me. So we did significantly better last time. There's a lot of RNG in the Kel'Thuzad fight, to be fair, but I definitely wasn't feeling it this time. I definitely felt like I could have rotated through my damage better. Let's leave the Whiskey Warriors Discord stuff. Not a bad Naxx overall. Let's do an overall comparison and see how we did compared to our last run. Ah, jeez. So overall, including all the trash and everything, 2,200,000, 2,100,000. Good. Good overall. I feel like I should be doing a lot better given my dagger and everything and how much I was using immolation poison, oil of immolation and stuff to get more parse in there. So I'm not 100% sure what my problem was this time. Certainly I fell behind on the Kel'Thuzad fight, and I remember I died in one fight. Well, it was the Kel'Thuzad fight, wasn't it? I think I ate shit in that fight because Kel'Thuzad turned on me and I didn't have my evasion up. Right before the second MC phase, if you are high up on the threat chart, you need to, as rogue, you have to decide whether or not you want to risk the main tank who's above you in threat not getting MC'd. But if that main tank does get MC'd, if all the people above you on the threat chart get MC'd, Kel'Thuzad immediately turns on you and he's going to do 4k plus damage. So that's something to keep in mind. At least for me. So next time we do Kel'Thuzad, I'll be watching my threat meter a little bit more closely, and if I'm second or third, I'll probably hit evasion on the MC phase. The other thing I could have done is dropped threat entirely by vanishing, but if the person below you on the threat, I mean, it could go after a healer and like go all over the place. So sometimes it's better, and this is just up to the individual rogues, sometimes it's better to just tank KT for the 15 plus seconds, which you can do, because, what is it? Evasion is 15 seconds, yeah. So between evasion and your ghostly strike, and if you have it available, you can throw up your parry and everything, your flourish. It might be worth it. Oof. To tank, I mean. You have to decide if you're going to tank or not. Whether that's worth it for your character, for your particular rogue situation. If you can get 100% evasion, it's absolutely worth it for you to tank it. But you might also not have to tank it because you don't know if that MC is going to hit your main tank and therefore put you up on the threat meter. So, yeah. You can end up wasting it or you can end up saving the raid. You never know how it's going to go. Oh boy. You never know how it's gonna go. All right, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Maybe I'll. You know what? Maybe I'm gonna make some tea. I'm dying. I'm dying. I've made a very powerful Earl Grey tea, which hopefully... Actually, I'm going to take the cap off this, let it cool down a little bit. Oh, jeez. I've done it Chinese style, though, where it's just... big mess. I'm not sure I'll be able to drink this, to be honest. Oh, we have the quest. Damn. Alright, let's go grab those. In terms of... Let me check what my, raid is. Alright, so we've just got Naxx. Everything else is free. We have enough room to grab all of these now. So we'll do that.
With honor.
Maybe we'll do some dungeon delving, too. Get them all... Get as many of them done as we can. But most importantly... Well, not most importantly, but we also want to get our dailies done. So let's get those done first. If you don't know, there are 6 daily quests. For Horde, anyways. 2 of them are neutral, meaning Alliance can do them too. But they are the Reventusk trolls. Have a bunch of tasks to earn faction with them. Some daily quests. I don't know how many times you can do them. Like if I get too exalted, can I not do them anymore? Then I might be stuck again. Uncertain how to continue. Maybe I can get negative Reventusk faction if that's the case. We'll see. Once I hit exalted. How close are we actually? We're at Revered. Each one gives about 200 for 6. 2 for 6. So about it's well, one of them gives 50, one of them gives 100. So it's more like 500. 500 a day. So we'll find out in 8 days, assuming I do them every day. And then we'll have to look for some other way to get quests done. But we are definitely scraping the absolute bottom of the barrel in terms of like what quests are available. There's 2 in shit. There's 2 in Shimmering Flats. That's the racing daily. You can get 1 for the Goblin, 1 for the Horde, and you can get Daisy's quest at the same time, and do all 3 at the same time. The problem is the moment you start the Daisy quest, she starts a timer countdown. And if no one's there to queue with you at the same time, the timer will just keep ticking until a race starts. So I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. I'm not sure how it works in retail. It's definitely something I've complained about in the past, but you can make it work. It's just not optimal. I wish I had a tea strainer. Whatever. Let's burn my mouth. That's what I'm talking about. Very Chinese. Very Chinese way of drinking tea. They just throw the leaves in there. I'm not sure you're supposed to do that with Earl Grey. I don't really care. I actually have a proper... Well, I have a tea thermostat that has a strainer on it. Maybe I should just use that. I mean, it's too late now. I just can't... I couldn't find it. I'm not sure what happened to it. Let's see if the Frog Prince is up. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, he is. Lord Rigel. The frog noble, not prince. As far as I can tell, he doesn't have any loot. But what you can do is you can blow him a kiss. And he'll turn you into a frog. And then you can kill him. He does not have proper attacks or anything, so... It's a bit of a joke, but whatever. And then he has, like, slime loot, as far as I can tell. But hey, you get to be a frog, right? Alright, we got all 10. If you wanted to do some PvP out here, this is the way to do it. Let me think here. I guess we'll go to... it makes the most sense to go to Undead and kill the Rangers. And that is where we put our guild teleport. So if you're interested in joining Absolution for the guild teleport, I understand that is a determining factor. Ours is to Lights Hope Chapel in EPL. It's like eating dirt. I need to strain this or something. Ironically, it's already making my throat feel better. Not doing much for my nasal issues, though. I just had a strainer over the mouth. Actually, that would semi-solve the problem. I can't. Yuck. Alright, well, fuck. Let's let the tea settle, I guess. Oh, right. You can't shapeshift. So, what you do is you drink a savory deviant delight to turn into a ninja, and then you've preserved your frog buff, your frog illusion, but now you can ride your horse. Have I put a way too much thought into this? Yes. Yes, I have. I learned that during the Halloween event, where you could preserve your bat form and your wisp form using a savory deviant delight or another illusion, which I thought was really cool. And then if you turned into a bat, and then you put another illusion on it, and then you got onto a flight point, you could then drop the humanoid illusion and then be a bat on a bat, which I thought was great. I don't know how many of you were here for that. But that was a good day. I think, even though it's not really celebrated in Thailand very much, I think Halloween's still one of my favorite holidays. It's actually also the birthday of one of my friends who died out here, Dawn. So, she loved Halloween as well. So maybe that rubbed off on me. I don't know. Oh, good. The two front ones are up. Then it's usually easier to get all the ones you need. Alright, let's poison up. And let's switch to Noxious Assault build. And you'll notice that my offhand is Alcor's Sunraiser, because it has a 1.3 attack speed. And it just ends up being better damage. Rather than starting with these front two, unless I get resisted here. Nice. I like to go straight to the Pathstrider and leave those guys up as a warning. In case someone else starts invading, then I can quickly rush to all the Pathstriders to get them. They are the slowest point. That's weird. For some reason I couldn't, use my rupture. Did I just not have the energy? Very weird. The ambience is always nice out here. Very haunted mansion. Rangers run away, woodsmen do not. I don't know what that says about rangers of the elves, but that's what they did. Just checking that they're still up. Sometimes you'll find someone up here farming already, which is super annoying. Especially since there's only 5 Pathstriders amongst all of them. Which can make it very problematic. Oh no! Ah! I kicked the wrong one. Alright, whatever. Stop moving like that. Jesus. Alright. We got him, but unfortunately we got fairy fired. Which means we can't stealth. So we're gonna kill these rangers, I guess. Or kill at least one of them. Nice. Yeah, we'll kill both. We have time to kill. Oh, look, a mailbox. And it works for me. Excuse me. Alright. Any chance this is not a mess now? This time it'll be different, I swear. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, that's a problem. Alright, we're kind of hosed. I mean, we're not really engaged, we just have to use some cooldowns. I think the biggest issue there is just that the Pathstriders are going to throw the Fairy Fire, and it's annoying. Let's see if we can just aggro this Woodsman with distance. Yeah. And they don't run away, so you don't have to worry. Oh, right. Is it more embarrassing to be killed by a frog? No, I can't stealth yet. What if you got killed by a stealth frog? if we go back down to the front, we can kill the front too. Yeah, they're still there, so no one's come in. And then we wait for the Path Strider. And she should spawn within the next minute. Nope, there she is. Resist? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Harry? Okay, whatever. Alright. That's done. Now we port to Caverns of Time. I kind of want to get another cup and pour this through a strainer. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll be right back. Boo. Okay. How fun to go downstairs and get a water bill at the same time. Okay. So yet again, if I want to keep this frog form, I don't know how the frog form interacts with the race. Alright, put on swim gear before you do this. Count to 1, 2, 3, your camera's up at the top, then you should be able to move without it getting stuck. Which I know is a long-standing bug. I'm not sure what causes it or why they can't fix it, but if you try to move immediately when you get onto the Drake there, you will get stuck in position and not be able to move. It seems to have something to do with the camera height. But I couldn't tell you what. Or there's some object that's like moving up out of the ground, as though there's an animation that's supposed to play. I don't know. Ah, yes. The desert sands of Tanaris. What? Oh. I should probably open with Garrote, actually. Or maybe not. Oh, what? There's exactly 5 of these trolls over here. I wish I had another humanoid illusion I could use. Oh well. Oh, did I have my writing stuff on the whole time? It doesn't matter. Even that writing crop is 3% haste, so it works just fine. Oh, yo. Bah. In case you're curious about mount speed, I have the minor mount speed increase. I put them on my lockpicking gloves, even though the lockpicking gloves seem to have absolutely no purpose. There's nothing that requires it. I put thorium spurs on my deep striders, which is the 15% swim speed you can get out of the early dungeon that goes underwater. I forget what it's called. The early one, not the temple one. Whip of Encouragement has 3% mount speed. I have a Goblin Car Key for another 3%. And as far as I know, that's it. If you know of any other mount speed increasing things, let me know. Alright, so we've got these two. And then there's a third quest on Daisy. Let me just check that I have room. Yeah, 17. And here's the thing. There's nobody here. So, when that happens, in this case, since this happened yesterday too, I brought Keepus out here. So let's get Keepus on. What? I think she can race. Great. So we'll queue Keepus. Oh shit. I haven't done the starter quest, maybe? Alright, I haven't done something. So I can't seem to queue. Wait, is there one for the goblin as well? Oh, someone's here to do their daily. I think. If so, we want to have this ready.
Safe travels. You need something?
All right, here we go. Why do they go backwards? That is like the third or fourth time I've seen someone go backwards. All right. So you'll see there's a timer up in the top right, quest timer. You actually have to beat the whole race in that time or you lose the Daisy quest. The only way to do it, as far as I can tell, is to have as much movement speed as I do. Because even with all the movement speed I have, it's very close. And you also have to get lucky on these. Like, I've had races where just like 2 spawn. And that's bad. This has been actually a very good one though. 50 seconds. You can take these corners quite close. And there's a strip of region that is detecting whether or not you're passing it. So you can actually pass pretty far to the left of it and still get it. So you can cut on the inside quite a bit of distance. But it's always worth it to reach out and grab those booties. So sometimes it'll take you across. 20 seconds to go. And that's the winning flag. All right, didn't need to use Keepus.
Hey there. See you later.
We got daisies. Oh shit, our inventory is full. Let's send off some stuff here. Oh wait, we don't have the T-Mog? Let me check the belt here. Oh. That's actually a really cool purple belt, so I'm gonna equip that for sure. No. And we'll just sell it. All right. Unique appearance, 7 gold. Oh. Those actually are quite cool. I'm going to send those to Kinra, actually, for the T-Mog. And let's open these heavy junk boxes. Hey Vinny, how's it going? I am sick today, so I might sound a little weird. Be forewarned. Thank you for the gifted membership. Wanna Hulu? Be sure to thank Vinny when you get the chance. And Nick Benavides. Be sure to thank Vinny when you get the chance. Whoa. Thank you, Vinny. I appreciate that. Yeah. All right. What was I doing? Oh, right. I was going to send this to Alosh. And that'll go to Drenmore. And these will go to Keepus. All right. Let's pick up the rest of my gifts. Oh, it looks like... Did the frog illusion get stripped off when we did the race? Maybe it strips illusions. I don't know. Alright, let's see what Daisy gave us. Oh, this is Goblin. Goblin gave a 12 spirit ring. Daisy gave us Daisy Hot Pants, which we already have, and a heart candy. And Greater Arcane Elixir from the gnomes. Overall, not bad. I don't know if there's any more unique T-Mogs I can get from them. I've gotten a juggling torch, a normal torch, and 2 different kinds of goggles. One of them looks like dark shades, and the other one looks like... Were they blue? Some kind of crazy goggles. Not quite like these, but different. And then the hot pants, of course, from Daisy, which are soulbound and have no sell price, so... Rip. We'll send all this to Alosh. And I believe that's it. So, yep. Next up, back to Orgrimmar. And I will log out Keepus. Actually, wait a minute. Wait, I don't need to use my hearth. Because Keepus is a mage who can send me straight to Orgrimmar. Not that it's that important to save my hearth, I just realized I have Keepus here, so I may as well use it. But Keepus can't run the race yet, so I'll have to figure out if Keepus needs to do the Dolores quest or not, or what she can do. Keepus has her quest logs full. And a lot of mage quests I haven't touched. Alright, we're back. Let's turn these in. The dailies.
Hey there.
Oops. Let me check my reputation with this. Jabba what?
How are you? Stay away from the voodoo.
So 150, 150, 150. 450. It is 500, because I know that the lighting the pyres gives you 50 reputation, so it's 500 each day. Every 2 days is 1,000, so... 7 more days of Reventus quests. Presuming they don't stop at Exalted. Presuming. Alright, I will, maybe I'll run this one. I'm just gonna run my goblin real quick through the racetrack. You can't say, oh, you've had the screen up the whole time? How annoying. I'm sorry. Nobody said anything. I guess you're just listening to the sounds. The ASMR of WoW. So yeah, I can confirm that for the first quest, where you have to run the race with Dolores, you can do both the goblin and the gnome one at the same time. So there's no reason to do them separately. Other than to waste time, I suppose. 70, 80. Alright. Now, we were going to test on a target dummy the resistance reduction. So I think the way to do that is to just have my main hand be the Alcor Sunraiser. And we'll just put instant poison on it. And we'll run it once without the Gem of Nerubus in my offhand, and then we'll run it again with the Gem of Nerubus in my offhand, and we'll see how it goes. Let me see. Yeah. Just getting Keepus for quests. And her steam tonks. Let's see if Keepus can queue up now. Yep, you have to do the Goblin and the Gnome quests first to be able to queue up for the other quests. So I will log Keepus out. Actually, we'll exit the game for Keepus, so we can do focus on our testing. So what we'll do is just a 2-minute timer, maybe even a 1-minute timer. We'll do a 1-minute 30-second timer, actually, because we're not checking actual DPS, we're just checking the damage. What's on here? Instant is already on here. Let's just refresh it anyways. Alright, test 1. Oh. Alright, we'll do it on the Heroic as well. The Heroic theoretically has resistances, the most resistances, so we'll see. And let me think, what am I gonna do? I'll do just attack once and then slice and dice and just keep slice and dice up. Alright. Oh, and in Venom. In Venom and slice and dice. And the only thing we care about on this test is instant poison damage. $25 seconds left. Seconds, 7. Oops. Nah, it doesn't matter. It's not the DPS that matters. Alright, time's up. And all we care about is this instant poison damage. So, let's look at this real quick. Average of 260, max 316, minimum 62. So there's definitely some resistances on this, and we have 16 resistances. So I'm going to take a screenshot of that. And now we're going to put on the Gem of Nerubus in our offhand. Whoops. Switch mode. Alright. And just run the test again. Remember, DPS doesn't matter here. It's just instant poison damage. And a go. We're just looking for mins and maxes. And average. Seconds. Ten seconds. Time's up. And let's grab that one. Oh. Interesting. Not what I was expecting, though. So... the average is 268, slightly higher. We had more hits and less resists. 8 resists compared to 10 resists without the spell resistance reduction. Our minimum hit was 128 compared to 62. Our max was 315 compared to 316. This could just be RNG is the problem. I'd have to run this test like 10 more times. Jeez. Based on this, I can't say definitively that it worked, but compared to 16% resist compared to 12% resist, it does seem to have had some effect. So it's not conclusive yet. Maybe we do this 2 more times. If we're gonna do that, let me write down all these results. So let me get an Excel spreadsheet up. Oh, jeez. Okay. So we'll need instant hit, instant miss, instant average, instant min, instant max. Go test 1, no resist. Test 2. No, you got it right. 2, no resist. Test 3, no resist. Test 1, resist. Minus resist. Test 2, minus resist. Test 3, minus resist. We'll put in our results here. At 87.9% hit. 12.1% miss. 83.9% hit. 16.1% miss. Well, those are resist. Okay. Average 260, 62, 316. Average 268, 128, 315. Okay. Let's run it again. We're gonna do it with resist. Let's go. Oh. Did I not clear my data? Uh-oh. We'll have to count how many things went on there. I hope it cleared. Should clear on its own after X amount of seconds, but you never know. Because other people are hitting these targets, they may consider it still in combat for me. 10 seconds left. Time's up. Okay, this says 57 hits. That's a little odd. I'm a little bit worried. I think we better start over. No, it's dropping it. It's dropped me out of combat. Okay. We can record this then. Okay. So this is with resist. We had 83.8% hit, 16.2% miss, 265, 134, 313. Alrighty, let's go back in. Just to make sure. And restart my timer and go. Why is the Microsoft Windows timer so kludgy and difficult to use? Jesus. Remember, DPS doesn't matter here. We just want to know if reduction of spell resist on the target actually has an impact on poison. No. Boy. Inquiring rogues want to know. <sighs> 40 seconds left. Oh, excuse me. That's so gross. Up. Time's up. Whew. No, we're not on instant poison. There it is. Interesting. 88.9. 11.1%. 242. 144. 312. Alright, now we pull off the offhand. And we go back in. After we make sure it's reset. Yeah, it's reset. Just do it. Alright. Reset my timer. And go. Ugh. $18 seconds left. Three, two, huh? Did my poison run out? The shit. Oh, son of a bitch. Did I really wasn't paying attention, was I? I did not notice that it fell off. Did it fall off in the middle of the last test? Oh my god, we'll have to do that again. Okay. Let's reset current. And away we go. Oh, testing. The rigors of testing. If you don't do your test right, you get bad results, Dave. You know that. How fast are we going through these? Boy. I see. Very quickly, actually. $45 seconds left. Seconds. Three, two, one. All right. Huh. That's going to skew the results pretty severely. 95.6%. 4.4%. That is just an incredibly lucky run, maybe? 75, 314. Alright, one more. Then we can call this tested but not verified. Reset current. Here we go. So it looks like we get through 2 tests with our instant poison, and then it'll run out on the 3rd one. At least based on my results so far. Uh. 30 seconds left. Oh. Some warlock is doing shit. Hopefully it doesn't affect the outcome of this. I don't think it will. 5 seconds. Okay. Instant poison. Okay. Even more skewed results. Fascinating. So we have an 89.6%. 10.4%. Average 259. 126 minimum, 314 max. So we've done 3 tests on each. And let me normalize the results. Basically doing an average of the averaging the results from above. Go ahead. That is not a percentage. I do not want this to be a percentage. This should be a number. Equals average. It's not a percentage. It's not a percentage. Oh, Excel, why are you like this? I'm not sure what to do about that. How do I make it not be a percentage? I need it to be a number. Proper number. Here we go. Number. Okay, good. Average. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. That's all right. You don't need to see this. This is just my joke of a spreadsheet. All right, I'll show it to you. Why not? Why not? You might be curious about this sort of stuff. This is actually relevant to game design because it's because it's a thing that you'll have to do if you do game design. That's probably difficult to read. There we go. So these are my tests with no resistances. This is the average. And as we can see with the negative resist on the enemy, we actually saw worse results. I mean, we had these seem like flukes. It looks like you can get lower lows, but the average is higher without the resistance reduction. So I'm not going to call this like busted, but it does seem like reducing enemy resistance stuff does not affect instant poison at this point. If you have a better test to do, or I mean, I could run this for 3 minutes and do it 3 times, and then have a much bigger pool of instant resist. But it seems like, based on this, it either has no effect or such a negligible effect that it would be bad to do, to try to waste. The only thing I will say is that, yeah, maybe it doesn't affect instant poison at all. And maybe it would affect the Blackstone Dagger, which I don't have. Oh. Is it the Blackstone Dagger? What is it? I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. It's the dagger that does the 250 fireball, but damages you. I don't know if it would be worth it for that. I'm going to hold on to it just because it's my only source of negative resist for spell target. Maybe it doesn't consider... Maybe instant poison doesn't see it as a spell target, in which case that would make the results make sense. So, as of this moment in time, do not go for spell resist reduction for a assassination. It's not going to help you. I could try it with dissolvent, but I'm pretty sure it'll be the same result. So I'd rather not waste the time. Unless it's broken in some way, which I will leave to someone else to figure out. I'm going to take a break because this isn't hay fever. This is some sort of virus, and I don't feel good. Maybe I'll go lay down and try and take a nap or something. All right, thanks for joining me. Thanks again, Kissef and Vinny, for the gifted memberships. Really appreciate it, and I know that at least some of the people who get those gifted memberships very much appreciate it too. So I'll see you guys next time. I think it will be AQ40 tomorrow, around the same time as this Naxx started. So I'll see you then, assuming I don't die in the meantime. All right, bye-bye for now. Designer Dave out.